Hi,
So,
Pradeep.
hi, Siva. Congratulations for your job. So you got in Accenture, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Pradeep. Accenture.
So basically, this one I planned so that you can share your experience, how you prepared and all. So it will help others who are preparing for the interview. So you can start with your background, your qualification, your previous experience, and all. Before consulting
Yeah,
job, what was your experience?
absolutely, Pradeep. So I have completed my graduation in BCom,
Hmm.
basically BCom computers in uh, 2011. So and immediately I got a job in IBM.
Okay.
So that was into finance, basically finance and accounting.
Okay.
Basically we'll be working for a client. It could be domestic or international, but mostly I worked for the international clients. Now where
Uh,
we'll handle their accounts. Could be intercompany, balance sheet, reconciliation, etc.
so that is your domain
So
experience.
yeah, basically I'm now to a candidate,
Hmm?
record to report candidate.
R2R. Okay. So
Yeah,
it is on SAP or any other platform?
it is since the beginning it is in SAP only.
Okay. It is
But
SAP.
I had to work on S4 HANA also, like
In
for a couple of years.
2011, no.
Not in 2011,
Huh.
but in 2017, I believe.
No, no.
So the client,
2011, the first profile was the business process on which
Mhm.
platform?
That is in SAP only.
In
SAP,
2011, you started your career in SAP as business analyst.
yeah, SAP ECC, no, ECC.
Obviously, yeah, ECC,
Yeah.
right. So 2011 till 2000, uh, like
20
huh? So
till
12
this
year,
year.
2 year,
Yeah,
right? So 12 years you spent on domain. I think it's very long time on domain you
yeah,
spent already. But
it is a long time actually.
but it is a like you have a lot of domain experience, value add experience. Okay, then why you thought like we should go for SAP consulting career?
Yeah, currently, I'm in a leadership position in
Mm,
my organization, but compared to the market standards, the pay is not that good. I'm not saying it's with the company, but that's how it is. When you're into finance module, right? So no matter how long, like even though if you stick with the same company or if you keep jumping, you will not get that much exposure, first of all, and the package will be less, and we'll be ending up spending a lot more hours
okay.
compared to other people.
For career
Especially,
upgradation, you thought
yeah,
like you will look for SAP
yeah.
consulting.
And
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
three or four friends
Mm-hmm.
in IBM itself.
Mm.
They switched their careers to SAP. One person has switched their careers like 7 years ago.
Mm. That is the right
And
time. That was the right time.
yeah, but that
Mm.
time we were like, little afraid because we don't know, right? We
Mm.
were thinking like, it could impact our career, we may lose our job. So many things were going on.
Mm.
But, because of the pressure on the project, I had to look for other alternatives. First of all, I thought of looking for any captive-based company, with the same domain experience, where we'll get good pay as well compared to BPOs. So then somehow I got connected with one of my friends. That person was also shifted to SAP career like 5 years ago. Then that person told me, okay, this is the plan, this is how we have to go. So background checks and all, you don't have to worry because anyways, companies will only look for your experience. They'll not dig deep. Like in experience level, also nowhere the company will mention so and so person's worked on so and so technologies. Nothing like that, right? So then that person gave me confidence that once you can first start with the course, we can refer any materials on available online. So that's how I thought of switching into SAP career. Then prior reaching out to you, Pradeep, I must say that I went to three SAP training institutions. The first one is through online. The moment you enter like SAP Pico online, that is the first thing you can see on Google. Okay, they have so much reputation. So I just gave it a try, but they're not up to the mark. I've attended only two sessions. They're like some kids explaining. They're not experienced. They just going through the PPT slides, uh, through the material. But if you ask some question, right, they are unable to answer the way you understood. I mean, the way the other person can. And that is one. And the other two institutions were offline. Like I directly approached them. They have some institutions. And there also what they do is they would hire working SAP consultants. We don't know that person have good experience or not, right? End of the day, they both want money, so they hire it for me, and
They
they
will
will
hire
type,
you.
no, no, not me,
Okay, okay.
someone who's working
Hmm.
in SAP.
Hmm.
So they're also same thing. So they can explain the concepts, just go to the material, and they will tell you do this, do that. But if you encounter any issue, or if you approach them for troubleshooting anything, they couldn't point you in the right direction. So that's when, luckily, again, I reached back to the same person. Like, 5 years here, that person has 5 years of experience in SAP, right? So that person referred your name. Then I saw few of your videos as well. Compared to them, I think you are very good. So that's when, I approached you, and now we know
Okay,
where am I.
thank you.
So
So, right. Yeah, thank you. So, uh, what was like how you started preparing? You have given the background and all. Like till like you got some idea. Okay, this is our recipe. This is the career and where I want to reach by spending here some time and all. So how you started your preparation? Like what was your approach? Because ultimately you want like I will land it in one consulting job. So what was
yeah.
your preparation? Like some people they thought like only we will take theory and we will go for interview, or you emphasize hands-on configuration. So what was your approach?
So for me, it was slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I was working in a night shift. So that is the
Mm.
biggest challenge I could ever face. And plus, our sessions were in the morning, 7 to 10. So by the time I reach home, it was like 5 o'clock.
Mm.
I'll get a couple of hours of sleep and then I'll get up. So yeah, first I'll attend the sessions and then I just go back to the bed because I can't stay for a long time. So once I got up, right, again I'll go through your sessions recordings. So most basically 3 hour sessions, right? So I would spend like 6 hours on the same day.
Huh.
So 3 hours I'll be spending in the morning session, but once I get up again I'll spend 6 hours just watching the video. So I'll just watch your video and then I'll make running notes, each and every point, whatever you do. I
Great.
know, I mean, you have been providing training material and etc. everything, but I prefer handwritten notes. That's
Mm.
how that's how I like to learn.
No, that is the right way.
And
That is the right because you will grasp more from your material, whatever you have written in your hand. So that is the right approach. Yes.
yeah, so that's how I was spending throughout our sessions. I mean, for the year, 2.5 months of time. But I couldn't spare more time to practice during that time because I was in the existing project into finance domain, right? So it is a transition project, and I was spending like nearly 12 to 14 hours of time on a daily basis. So it was really tough actually. So I couldn't find more time to practice. So once our meetings, I mean, the sessions are
Sessions
over,
completed.
classes are over. So then I started to practice. So that's why I approached you for additional support for a few more months. So then I was referring the notes and I'm practicing.
So that's what I'm asking. Practicing means you are doing the system practice in you are
Yeah.
doing configuring everything, and simultaneously you are preparing for interview or what?
No, no. Initially, I was not preparing for the interview. So my first plan was to just configure everything what I have written.
Uh-huh.
So I have did that. But later, so now I have the confidence that I can be a working SAP consultant. So once I have the confidence, again I have gone through the notes. I didn't go through the videos, but I
Mm.
have gone through the notes again. Then I have prepared the like the process flow. Okay, this is configuration. This is the SD configuration. I prepared a process flow where we have highlight points. This is step one. This is step two. This is step three.
So
So
you
like that, I will
configured end to end from your end, and during configuration you prepare. No, first you watch the videos, then after completing one live session, you watch the videos, then you
Mhm,
prepare your own notes. Then after
mhm.
that, you completed all the configuration. Then uh, you started preparing for interview.
Yeah. So that's how my approach was. But
Okay,
it is
so
a lengthy one. But compared to, I'm not sure. I've seen some of the people how they did, but for me, the situations are totally little different.
yeah,
So this is
yeah.
the approach I chose.
But anyway, if any whatever it is suitable to you, it is fine because it's not a general. Some people they are saying that we are preparing while doing the configuration. So that means we are taking this 1 month time, and during 1 month, so we are configuring plus we are also preparing for the interview. But you completed the configuration of everything, then you started. So
Yeah.
it's everything is fine. So how much like you can say weightage you will give the system configuration is required, or it is not required, just by only reading the theory material it will be enough? That
No,
what
no,
was
system configuration is 100% we have to do. Otherwise, you'll not get the confidence at all. Like you can listen while listening, even though if I'm listening to you, right, when you're explaining, you think that you're understanding. But unless you get into the system, you'll not know how to navigate. So
Mm.
system configuration is 100% mandatory. Without that, you'll not get the confidence. Even though you understood the concept, you'll not have that confidence saying that, I can, okay, I'm ready. So I would say that definitely you have to configure end to end. Then,
Right.
so so it depends on person to person. While configuring, you can make a notes, or once the configuration is done, then you can again go back and then check. So the more you configure, the more you practice, so you will develop that confidence, and that will
So
help us.
yeah, thank you. So tell me your interview job hunting process, like how much time you are spending, how you are searching the job, what was your like
I spent
strategy?
like 1 month for hunting, for job hunting. So first, had to prepare a resume accordingly, and then I have uploaded into the job portals, be it Naukri or other things in LinkedIn as well. So then I started getting calls. Initially, I didn't get any calls. So, but in the meantime, I was just keep refreshing my knowledge. I'm going through some of your videos on YouTube, like answering interview questions, how to plan the interview, so like that. And eventually, I started getting the calls. The first two interviews are not good, so it's little. I would say it's not embarrassing, but you'll not get that confidence, like what to answer, how to answer. The first two interviews were went for toss, so that I was fixed in my mind, saying that first time we were giving interview, right? 2, 3 interviews will go for toss. So that was I have fixed in my mind. So I didn't get any disappoint. I didn't get disappointed. I know it's going to happen. But later, I got call from ENY and Accenture and one more top company as well. So I got selected in UI, ENY, and in Accenture as well.
You
So
just uploaded the resume, or after that you are searching from your end manually? Because I know what you are doing, but this type of like people are asking the question, so that's why I want to know from you. So like let's say you uploaded resume today, then after that
mhm.
you just forget that I have uploaded the resume.
No,
Let
no,
them call, let them call, or you are doing something from your end.
that's not going to happen, Pradipji, because you have to keep on checking the Naukri or whatever the job portals on a daily basis.
Correct.
If something says, okay, job opening is there, you have to click on apply and then update the details. So if you
Uh,
just upload your resume and leave it open, you'll not get any call. Maybe once in a blue moon you will get a call, but on daily basis you have
Yeah,
to keep
people what
checking.
they are thinking that they just uploaded the resume, then after that they're waiting that someone is going to call us, because it is not going to happen, because on
Yeah,
daily, not on daily basis, like you can say in every minutes couple of resumes are uploaded.
yeah, that is true.
So no one is going to get your resume once you leave that resume for 1 week. That
Yeah,
is
like
what.
I have applied like 30 to 50 companies.
Hmm.
30
So
to 50
yeah,
job
yeah,
profiles I have applied, but I got like 10 to 15 calls. So you can see the ratio. So and not like that when whichever company you apply, they'll give a call. So it's not going
obviously.
to happen.
Yes, yes. But you have to keep on applying. Like you have to do a job hunting process regularly on daily basis. You have to spend some time on analyzing the jobs, or you need to
Yeah.
apply. So if you're seriously looking for a job change.
Yeah. So once I have prepared, right, I was spending like nearly 2 hours on a daily basis, just
For
checking the jobs
job hunting.
available and then applying. Yeah. And
Okay.
that time, you just need to focus on the training things. So you should not get distracted, or you should not feel disappointed saying that, oh, I'm not getting any calls. Whether that mindset should not be there. I know
Mm.
there will be some delay,
It
but
will,
yeah, just keep trying.
it's a difficult to maintain the momentum along with maintaining the peace. Okay,
Yeah,
waiting period. Because normal mindset is the moment we uploaded the resume, we will wait. Call should be there, right? So why I'm not
Yeah.
getting call? So this is the mindset. I know, right? So tell me your interview process. Let's say where you performed well, like what you found that this interview was different from my previous interview where I could not
Hmm.
able to succeed. So what was the difference? Like, okay, what, like from which area interviewer was asking questions? Any specific area, or they can ask from anywhere? Like, what is your observation?
They started with basic questions like what is chart of accounts, what is company code,
Mm-hmm.
uh, what is profit center, what is internal order. So like that they have started the interview. But eventually that's where I lost initially. So I could able to answer these basic questions the first two to three interviews. But later they asked like P2P cycle, complete P2P cycle.
Like
So
comparatively, question pattern is going to increase. I
yeah,
mean, difficulty.
they just mentioned,
Mm,
okay, explain about P2P cycle.
mm,
They just asked one question. So I didn't know where to start and where to end. Even though I prepared, I configured, I couldn't fathom to answer that question. So that's how it went for toss. So then I prepared one neat plan, like, okay, this is the P2P cycle. So this is how it's going to start, this is how it's going to end. Similarly, I prepared similarly for SD as well. So luckily for the next few interviews, they were only asking majorly on uh, P2P and O2C.
mhm.
In the sense, configuration and SD configuration. That is one. And they definitely they will be asking about ledgers.
Mm.
Ledgers like how many different type of ledgers will be maintained? Do we have multiple ledgers? When do we maintain multiple ledgers? What is the difference? So like this they were asking. And parallel accounting also. Uh, yeah, that's how it is.
Any critical question which you faced in interview, maybe if you remember?
Critical questions in the sense, uh, all of a sudden, when initially when I'm explaining the SD, right, all of a sudden they ask like internal order. What is internal order? Why it is so important?
Mhm.
So I couldn't answer that one. So like in between, they'll be asking slight questions just to whether did you really configure everything or whether you have complete knowledge.
Just to
They will
check
be
your
thinking
confidence, like you.
even though
Uh-huh.
yeah, even though you answer correctly, they will
Mm,
cross question that.
mm. So that's why
So that
fundamentally you should be very strong. Logically, you should be strong. It's not like
yeah,
just some people they are saying that give some interview questions when we will read. So that I always say, what is interview question? There is nothing called interview question. Interview can ask in
absolutely.
from anywhere. It's not like any college or university program there where standard questions are there. If they have
Yeah,
a requirement certain area, they will ask the questions from anywhere. They can just take any particular field and they can ask the questions from there. So
yeah,
that level preparation is required. It's not like doing
yeah.
4 5 steps and it's done. So that is not the consulting.
Yeah, for example,
Hmm.
they were asking about like, how we can change the payment terms for a
Hmm.
vendor.
Hmm.
So I know that we can change in the business partner settings. That is one. And second thing is in the document, you can open the settings and then you can change the payment terms. Similarly, there is one more setting I forgot now, but I was able to answer that. So like this, they'll ask one simple questions like just to check whether you have the knowledge or not. But like
You have really
as
spent the time with machine, or just you are like remember some certain things or by heart certain things and you are
yeah,
there, because everyone want, like they want to immediately they want to place, and same happened with your case also. So you project assigned, right?
yeah, it has been assigned.
Is
Right.
it assigned? So that what was the gap? Like you selected, then after that project assigned. What was the gap?
See, the onboarding process, it took like 1 month. But once I get into the company, like within the next day, I got assigned to
Exactly.
the different
This
project.
is this is what they are, because no one is going to give you time that you stay here, you learn, then after that we will present. Immediately they will put it in the project. Once the every formality is completed, project will be
Mhm.
assigned. So that is what the expectation is from the employer. So that's why they are looking the candidate who is completely like they don't want the raw candidate. They want completely like someone is completely settled in the system and immediately we are going to be put it in the project and he's going to and he or she is going to handle the client or the particular job.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how the expectation
Because
of the employees
it's
are
too much
running.
competition. I mean, price point of view, projects we are getting very competitive like cost. So that's why everyone trying to reduce the cost.
And jobs per se, the market is huge actually. So there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of projects are coming in. It's just that they're looking for someone good candidate.
Right. I always used to say that you need only one job. You need only one right job, which is suitable for you, and your employer is looking one right candidate. That's it.
Yeah, correct.
So jobs are there for the right candidate if you are prepared. If you think like just you will do something and you will get a job, it is not going to happen nowadays because it's too much competition. So many why they will give the time someone to learn the things, or they will earlier what happened, they used to hire, they know that this candidate is going to take 3 to 4 months, so it's okay. After that, anyway, we will put in the project. But now, because of competition, so everyone is looking that we will hire someone and it will be candidate will be there in the project.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as you mentioned also in the training sessions, like you were
Mm.
saying, like few years ago that was not the case, but now the expectation is different.
Yes.
Same thing, even my friends also explained. Like I mentioned that 7 years back, someone joined. So he clearly mentioned that while going to the interview, I don't know anything, I don't know how to configure, but I have the knowledge, and they took him. But
Right.
now it mostly I don't think that's the case.
And one question I used to ask always to everyone, what about the fake experience? A lot of people they are adding fake experience. What although in your case it is not required, but what do you think whether it is going to work or it is required or
It's
it
not going to work, Pradeep, because the way they conduct the background check is right. So now they're checking the PF statements.
Hmm.
Whether you have experience, clearly they'll come to know. Like someone is having showing fake experience, obviously they'll not have PF history for company. So
So it is
fake
not going
experience
to
is not going to work.
not going to work.
And
So again, this was happening 10 years before. It was very common. People they don't have any experience. They're adding fake experience, and but nowadays it's everything is fully digitally. Informations are available, so they are
yeah,
going to do a strict background check. So this fake experience and all just invitation to the problem. I used to always say that don't go with this fake experience and all. People are in comments. They are adding so many questions like we will go for fake. We will add fake experience. What is going to happen? So my friend got the job. First of all, so everyone is not lucky, right? And second thing, that person who got the job, just wait. Maybe even I have seen like people after 3 months, 4 months getting the job. I mean, they are working project companies saying that you have to put the paper because your
yeah,
BCB is not clear or you are getting the negative remarks. So these things are very, learn it properly, do it, then spend some time, prepare it, then go for instead of going for fake experience. And if you're finding this one is not good for you, then don't go for SAP. SAP is not the only career option. You can do something else. So I don't know why people are doing this,
yeah,
adding fake
that is
experience.
true.
It is very, very risky. It's
And they'll easily get caught, Pradeep, because someone who
uh,
is working in a company previously, they know the work ethics, they know the culture, they know how to
the
talk to
way
the
you
others.
will start your answer, they will get to know whether you
Yeah,
are actually working or you are just bluffing. So
absolutely.
from
Yeah,
the answer, because daily they are interviewing the people, but
yeah, right.
the way you will answer, they will know that what is the reality or how it is there. Yeah. So it is not. It's a very risky one. That unnecessary problem will be there because once you got the job, you thought like it's everything is going to work fine. Then after 3 months, you got this type of BCP clearance is not there. So it's a very
Mm.
very risky one. Okay, so thank you for sharing all your experience and how much hike you got?
45%,
45%. That's a
45%. Yeah,
decent one. Not that great, but yeah, decent. But anyway, it is your first consulting job, right?
yeah, yes, Pradeep.
So once you will complete projects, then after that you can expect good hike because first,
Yeah, that's how.
go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's how even I justify myself. Like 45%
Mm.
is good because I'm just starting my career, right? So
So
SAP consultant,
like, yes. So what is the position? Like it's associate consultant or consultant?
senior consultant.
Senior consultant. Okay. So no, independently, once you will complete some projects, then after that next job, when you will change, you will get a good hike. Even I have seen that people are getting 100% hike also.
And second thing is, should we keep on trying? Once we get the job, we should not be relaxed.
IT is always,
Daily basis.
updating. IT career itself keep on updating because if you are not updating, then you are automatically you are outdated.
Yeah, correct.
So Yes, so that will be always there. So you can't say that this one is like my learning is completed. You can't say that because in
Correct.
from every project you are going to learn something new technology you got. So that is the flow in IT. Not only SAP, you take any IT product, any technology, you have to keep learning. You have to keep learning. Then only you can sustain in the market. Otherwise, you don't know when something is going coming and you are just outdated and no one is going to hire you. So this
No,
thing will be there.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And even I'm thinking to go for the SAP certification, maybe like not immediately, maybe after 6 months or something.
You should go for even your
Yeah.
company is going to push you that you should go for certification. They will reimburse and all. It will be there. So
Yeah.
definitely you should go for multiple certifications.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add from your end? I think you covered everything, but still anything, any suggestions
Uh,
to who are preparing? Anything you want to give from your end?
Suggestions in the sense, Padaji, I already told how the process is, but I'm lucky that I have found a final actually. Basically speaking from my experience, so the ratio is 1:4. That's how it is.
No, no,
Like
it's
out of four
90% your
candidates,
effort, 10% my effort, because ultimately you the person who is there in the battle. So you plan, you spend time, you dedicatedly work. I can only guide someone. You do this, but after that, execution is completely your part. So that's why 90% credit goes to you, 10% me.
yeah, and the thing is, you're always available. Like whenever if I ask something like you will reply promptly. You don't take much time, and that is very hard actually nowadays. People are busy with their daily lives. No one expects us to spend time for
No,
others' life.
reason here is someone is when someone is there, it's not like because you have lots of plan, right? You
Yeah.
you planned, okay, by this date I will complete this will be my phase completion, right? This by date my configuration will be done, this by preparation, all these things. And let's say you are stuck in one error particular, let's take example. Now because of that error, if I will delay it, so unnecessary it will be delayed first thing, and a lot of frustration will be created because you
Mm.
are not in a position you can resolve it. That's why you come to me, right?
Yeah.
So unnecessary delay in frustration your preparation. And if you are delay with one day in the market, some new competitors are there. Let's say if you are planning that I will upload my resume on Monday, and because of some reason, let's say you are uploading resume on Wednesday, so it's just a matter of 2 days delayed, but you don't
Yeah.
know in these 2 days how many competitors are added. So that is why always my plan is if someone is really serious and working, so I should be like whatever other than my work time and all, I should be available so that someone should be get ready and as soon as possible they should flow. So that is my plan. And so it is your effort. That is who is getting the success. It's not because of the trainer or mentor. It is their sincere effort. They continuously doing because I know we can only talk the good things, but you are the people or participants who are preparing because I know how much like I remember when I applied my first job. It was on Friday. I applied Friday around 11 12 night. I applied. Then Saturday morning, I was expecting why someone is not calling me. That was the mindset.
Yeah.
So everyone is looking like I applied. I should get the call, and I know that no calls, nothing, but still we have to keep on working, doing the same thing on daily basis. We have to keep our patience because when although we are working, so everything is good, but when something we plan, then we want like we should achieve it. So
Correct.
that is very important. So continuously you have to work till the time so we have not received achieved it, or that position we have not achieved it. So that is very hard.
Yeah.
I know.
There may be ups and downs, but I have to just keep going.
Yes, the ups and down will be
Just
there. So every day is not same. So even you don't think that I got my consulting job and everything is settled. You don't know. Every day will be challenge. Every client will be challenge. You don't know what is going to happen next, how you are going to handle. But this is how it is. You have to handle those hurdles. You have to handle your some good customers will be there, some bad customers will be there, some customer notorious customers will be there. Some
mm,
everything. It is a part of our journey. So it will be there. You can't expect everything will be smooth or this is the starting of your when you are going to start your career or this is the first job. It is your starting. It's not end. So
yeah.
in future, you don't know like at what level you are going to do or what how many customers you are going to handle. What technology in future it will come. You have to upgrade and you have to do. So it is just starting.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing your experience. I hope like it is going to help my viewers. And once again, congratulations for your job. And I wish all the best for your future career and all. And as usual, I'm always available. It's not like the training completed and you got the job, our relation over. It's not like it's starting. So in future,
Yeah,
in our community, you are going to help. And so whenever you want, like you want to share, you can just be there for any talk, something you got, some new technology, something you from your experience you want to share. So feel free, let me know. You can have a talk so that we help others. So our community should be strengthened. So that
absolutely, Guruji.
yeah.
Thank you so much for your time as well.
Thank you. Thank